Alright, are you planning to host this year or any party, especially the holidays? Well, right here I have a healthy recipe that I know everybody's going to enjoy. You can either have it as a side dish or as an appetizer. So if you are intrigued on what we're going to do today, please stay tuned. Hello my brothers and sisters in Christ, thank you for coming to another video with me, Anthony Garcia. And today, just like I promised, I have a healthy recipe that I know everybody's going to enjoy. By far, this recipe is the easiest, simplest, and tasteful recipe that I have ever made. I made this recipe in my lessons, especially my participants and children. They love this recipe, and I'm sure you're all going to enjoy it. So what do you need for this recipe, basically? Well, you're going to need a can of beans, a can of corn, and a jar of salsa. Any kind of salsa you like. These three ingredients going to assemble the salsa. Well, we call it the confetti bean salsa. So, and also, before I forget, there's one small ingredient that you're also going to add to this recipe, and that is cilantro. Yeah, cilantro actually makes this recipe pop. It brings more flavor to it. Of course, if there's people out there that doesn't like cilantro, I know that there's people that says that cilantro tastes like soap. So if you don't like cilantro, you don't have to add it. But for those who are cilantro lovers like me, you can add this to the recipe because it's going to make your recipe more fresh, more flavorful. So, but of course, you can also add parsley if that is something that you like instead of cilantro. But for those cilantro lovers out there, please try it on this recipe. You're not going to regret it. In this recipe, as you can see, it doesn't have many ingredients. The only thing you need is just, it doesn't have any cooking at all. So let me not forget that. So you only need to get this ingredients and just mix it all together. And right here, I also have the chips. Like I said, this can actually be a side dish or can also be an appetizer. I know the holidays are coming. So I decided to make this video beforehand so you can prepare and make this recipe to see if you like it. If you don't like it, that's okay. You can also try to find many other recipes out there. So just give it a try. I know everybody's going to enjoy it. Alright, so now I'm gonna assemble this recipe to show you how easy this is. So right now I'm gonna add beans to this recipe. Alright, so what kind of beans can you add to this one? Well, you can add, let's say for example, black beans, such as I have right here. On this can I have the red beans, so you can also add that if that is something that you like. I'm gonna add more beans to this. It can also be black-eyed peas, if that is another bean that you like. Also garbanzos can be another one, chickpeas. I'm gonna add the corn. Alright. And also you can add any other vegetables that you like. This is a really healthy salsa. I know that many of us, we put salsas as an appetizer with chips for our families. So I'm gonna add the cilantro too to this recipe. Alright. Okay, and now the last thing I need to add is the salsa. So we're gonna add the salsa here to show you how easy it is and how tasteful it's going to be. Alright, so I'm gonna grab the other spoon and just mix it all together. Oh yeah, right now it smells really good. Alright, so now I'm gonna add a couple of chips to this recipe. Alright, so I just can have it. So right here, so as you can see right here, we have the all the fixings, all the salsa, the beans, the corn, and what makes this healthy recipe is just that you're adding a lot of vegetables into this salsa. Now, when it comes to salsa, you can add any type of salsa. It can be hot salsa or you can be mild. I chose mild for this one, but I love spicy food, so you can also have the spicy food. So I'm gonna grab a little bit so that you can see. Never fails. I'm sorry, I'm still chewing, but this is a healthy recipe that I know everybody can do, and also children. This is really fun for children to assemble. So if you want to bring the children, like I always recommend, bring the children into the kitchen so they will know how to cook. And this doesn't need any cooking at all. You only need to assemble it, get the ingredients, and it's an easy, tasteful recipe that I know everybody's going to enjoy. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this recipe. Like I said, this video is going to be really small, really quick. And just to show you the recipe, I hope you can see it right now. This is how it looks like. It looks really tasteful. It has all the fixings, and like I said before, you can add any vegetable. Another vegetable that I probably would have add will be onions. Just because I love onions, I will add onions into this, but you can add any other vegetable to it. So this one doesn't have any science at all, no cooking. So I know if you prepare it as an appetizer, you're not gonna regret it, and your family are going to love it. So try this recipe for Thanksgiving or for Christmas, and you're going to see how happy your family is. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I hope you love the video, the recipe, and you can try it. So until next time, my brothers and sisters of Christ, may God be with you, and God bless you always.